All right. Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash, and double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and as well as the men that taught them, and peace and blessings to all Yoakim out there who pushing his word with all truth and sincerity, and as well as to all you believers out there who believe on the gospel. And it's the brother Kwara Abad from the GMS Houston camp. And I want to go into another lesson, man, Lord willing, to do be edifying. And it's something that just hit my spirit, so I'm out and about, planning on doing a little fishing today. And I just pulled up to this bait shop to get some minnows. And so I'm sitting waiting on a dude to bring the bait. And the Lord put this thought in my head, and it was, man, you know how close we really are? Right? And I kept going through my head. Do you know how close we really are to the end of this? And the thought that hit me was, that should prove that, which is many different ways we could prove that we at the end and close to Yahweh Shai coming within the scriptures. But this specific topic did, as we seen it's playing out. And the point is Esau eventually coming down with great wrath because he know he got a short time. And it was said, I'm going to get these precepts in a few, but it was said at the end of the so-called white man ruling, he was going to try to issue out a device, some type of mechanism to tie you to his digital system to begin his new world order. And we clearly see we right there. The whole world going digital. They forcing everybody to eventually get digital IDs, CBDCs. We see it. The point is, according to Job 20, the Lord said when he was going to begin to start his new world order, the Lord wasn't going to allow him to finish it. The Most High, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, ain't going to allow Esau to finish it. We're going to get it, Lord willing, in a few. The point is, if we seeing this man right now start this new world order, start the digital system, the infrastructure have been laid, and if Job 20 says the Lord will allow him to start, but ain't gonna let him finish. What that mean? What that mean? Right. So anytime when this man really ramp up this shit, the Lord could cut it short at any moment. Any moment. That's how close we really are. He have already started, according to Job 20, to begin to fill his belly. Let's get this real quick. So I'm all excited because, man, we really close to the end, and we know it, but the world don't see that the Lord is that close for coming back. Just because we live in a society with Wi-Fi, phones, and cars, and, you could do different shit, and Grand Theft Auto 6 about to come out. Though we live in a society like this, the Lord about to come back now. But people think we out of Bible times. And as I always say, we living in Bible times more than ever, man. Let me get this real quick. Let's start it off with this. Nearer than when we. This is Romans 13, and I'm going to start at 11. It says, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. Right. We know it's close. We believe it's close. The scripture says it's nearer than that. If we understand and know Esau ain't gonna finish his new world order, and we see he already started it, it's nearer than what we think. It's nearer than what we think, man. Remember, everything is really ready, set, go in the world as far as prophecy go, man. People ready to lose their mind. People at their wits' end, ready to bug out, ready to take it down. You see all nations literally going digital. The troops on the street, and Trump said he's sending more. Troops on the street. Everything is ready. All we need is some type of catastrophic event, or a couple of them. The grid to shut down. And in Esau's mind, that's when he go begin again. Never let a good crisis go to waste. He gonna try to intensify, so to speak, his digital system in the world. He gonna use these plagues to do so. The point is, the Lord is really, the Lord gonna use the plagues as Esau cutting off point, so to speak. That's gonna put a damper in his plans. Let's keep reading though. Let's keep reading. Romans 13:11, it says, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe, man. We almost out of here. Let me get this one real quick. This is show we got a short time. And the ruler of the world know it. This Revelation 12:12. It says, therefore, rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. And woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil, Esau Edom, right? For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. Come on. So Esau, he about to make his move on the world because he see his power slipping. He see the Lord is taking his rulership from under him, man. And not just that, not only that he see it himself and feeling himself losing power, he also seeing the awakening and the expansion of the Israelites. Not just as far as how many people in different countries are now believing and knowing the Israelites, but the increase that the Lord have given us with this knowledge, man. With the understanding, opening our eyes so much so we can tell Esau what he about to do with his plans, with his secret plans, what they talking about in their meetings. You see? So he got a short time, now for he don't got long. And think about this. If we living in Esau world of rulership and we're in captivity under this man, and if he know by the signs that the Lord given in the world, if he know that he got a short time, what that mean for us if we in his captivity, right? Our captivity is a short time left. If Esau got a short time to rule, we got a short time left in captivity. Our salvation is nearer than what we think. So as this man, again, I just wanted to start off with them two, right? As Esau about to come down with great wrath, his plans is to begin his new world order. Let's go to Revelation 13 real quick. We was in 12. Now let's go to 13. Right? Now, ultimately, this is going into America rising out of power, starting with the Renaissance period. Now let's get right here, since America have gained a global dominance, you see, in the earth. Now let's see what through America and the beast system was going to try to do towards the end of their power. Let's read it. It says, verse 15, and he had Revelation 13:15, and he, talking about Esau Edom, by way of the system, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. Now, who is the beast? Rome. What's the image? You take a picture of something, it ain't the exact thing that you took a picture of. It's a copy or image of it. Right. That's America. That's America. America set itself up, formed itself to be just like Rome. And in doing that, they forced everybody else to take upon that same image. And now we see the world gradually, throughout the past 100 or so years, have transformed themselves into America. Right. You look at the UN meetings, you got Chinese and Arabian princes and shit might have a suit on, LGBTQ all in their nation. Right. This Americanization have pushed across the world. Now they over with the Americanization. Now it's time to push a digital system on the world. And that's the New World Order. But as we know, the Lord won't allow them to finish it. And in Esau mind, the finish of his New World Order is putting chips in everybody. RFID micro C hips, which is the mark of the beast, man. But the Lord won't allow him to fully complete that plan. He might see hip some people, but not all people. And really might not be a lot of people. As we go read in Job 20. Right? It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So if you don't get down with this New World Order, you could be taken out of society. Let's see what's going to be the main device to kickstart this New World Order system, this digital system. It says, verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hands or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. That's Esau plans. That's what needs to be fulfilled in Esau mind in order for him to establish his NWO. He have to have C-hips in everybody, so therefore he could be the God of the world. He can control everybody. He won't get nobody to start uproars against him, because he could just cut you off. That's his plan. It's a crazy plan. We know it ain't gonna work, but that's the plan of the so-called white man in the end of the world. For him to try to keep his power, he want to C-hip everybody, man. Because in his mind, think about it. If he could C-hip some of the elect, then the Lord won't come save those elect, because they got the C-hip, Revelation 14. So Esau mind, he want to get C-hips and heathens, C-hips and elect, and everything to throw off the prophecies of the Lord and establish his dominance, but it's not going to happen. Let's go to Job 20, and I ended on this, just to show, once this man start this process, on beginning his new world order, the Lord was going to cut it short, man. The point is, we literally, in the time, he already started it. He already started it. At any time, the Lord can cut it short, send a plague or something, and then Esau can mandate it, and then World War III, Jacob's trouble in the midst of those two, and we out of here. Everything gonna move fast in these latter days, man. Let's get this. This Job. This Job chapter 20. And I'm going to start at 5 and jump down. Job 20 and 5. I'm going to start at 4. It says, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphant of the wicked is short? Right. Esau had a short time to do all this damage that he have done on the earth. Imagine if he ruled forever. That's why Yahweh said all flesh going to die if that was possible. It said that the triumphant of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach into the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung, and they which see him shall say, where is he? Right, now check this out. It says, verse 20, and surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly, he shall not save of that which he desired. All this stuff that Esau have gathered, his plans, it ain't gonna happen. The Lord's going to start putting roadblocks and stumbling blocks in his way. Let's read it. It says, and there shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his goods. That's the point. In the fullness of his sufficiency. What's the fullness of his sufficiency? Once he kickstarted his new world order, right? The beginning plans ever look, the foundation set, all nations going digital. Right? He making the people pretty much go to war amongst themselves. All we need is some type of plagues, man. That's it. And I know the Lord got them ready, but all we need is some type of plague to hit, a catastrophic event for society to fall, and that's going to be the solution. Come on, man. Esau digital system, once the lights come back on, is going to be the solution. Just like once the lights and everybody came back outside after CV19, the digital system was forwarded, whether people realize it or not. You know, and QR codes everywhere, right? That happened after CV19, you know. But the point is, once Esau, in his mind, once he think he about to fulfill this new world order, he might have C-hips in some people. It's going to be lockdowns, and he think he got a full grip on the world. It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits, which means the Lord going to start to make things difficult for him. In these meetings and councils they having, they ain't agreeing, right? As I said in Obadiah, the Lord taking their wisdom from them, so they ain't got good plans no more. Scratching their head, fussing amongst one another, fighting amongst one another, to see who could get a bigger portion in the new world order. And not just that, Esau being called out, his plans and secrets by the prophets, by these whistleblowers, and the people starting to uproar and get tired of it. The thing is, it's going to start, pressure going to start mounting on these elites. So they're going to start forcing their hand, man. The world going to start coming up against them. They're going to start forcing their hand. And once they start forcing their hand, that's when the Lord going to step in. When the enemy coming like a flood, right, the Lord going to lift up a standard. The point is, we almost out of here when you think about it. If the Lord said he was going to allow them to start their new world order, but not finish it, we seen the shit started already. So where are we in prophecy? We right there. We right there. Let's finish it. It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits, and every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. So see that? Every hand of the working class, when you go into that word wicked, I believe is Imal. I believe the word is Imal. You know, but let me see. I gotta look. every hand of the wicked shall come upon them. Let me just confirm. Aimal. Right? Which means the working class. When you go into that, it's the working class. It's Job 20 and 22. Let me just confirm. I believe it's Aimal, though. Yep. Every hand of the wicked. Aimal. H98. H5998. And the word is laborer. The working man. The working class, man. So these people, once Esau, in his mind, he think he close to establishing a new world order, the people gonna get tired of it and revolt. And that's when things gonna get tricky, man. That's when Jacob's trouble gonna start. That's when all this stuff gonna start. And that's when the Lord go put an end to him. He ain't go better fulfill it. He ain't go better see up the whole world. He ain't go better, had a whole world under a digital grid as he trying to do. Let's finish it, though. It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits, and every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. And when he is about to fill his belly, see, when he is about to start his new world order, and think he about to finish it, not start it, but when he think he about to finalize his new world order, it says, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. The missile's gonna fall. The missile's gonna fall, man. It says, and he shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. Right. He gonna try to go in the bunkers and all that. Those missiles still gonna do damage, especially if you're in America or Israel somewhere. And if not, we're gonna take you out the bunkers. But the point is, you see how close we are? The Lord said he was gonna try to fulfill his new world order. And when he think he about to, that's when the Lord gonna put an end to him. The point is, it's already been started. We ain't got long, man. I'm gonna end it right there. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise to Yahweh. Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim Rachak Wadash, and with that, Shalom.